everyone, this is Ugly again from Leaguebot. In this video, I will be telling you how to get your hotkeys and how to get your scripts. Now, when you first originally download Leaguebot, your hotkeys are basically the ones that came with the program. They're not customly made. They weren't tested and retested. So what you're looking at is not a hotkey that was made for the champion, but a hotkey that was made to work temporarily, like a temporary hotkey. So my job in this video is going to teach you how to get the hotkeys you want. Now let's say you're playing League of Legends. Let's say you already know what champion you're going to pick. Before you even go into a game, go to load file, go to the champion you want. Let's say I want LeBlanc. I'm going to right click and click edit. I'm not going to load it, I just used this so I can get the file to right click. Now this hotkey right here is like how every other hotkey looks, almost. The default hotkeys always look like this. Just saying you don't want that hotkey. You can find hotkeys simple. You can go into the forum itself and search for what we're searching for, LeBlanc, so that now you can go down, and as you can see, this is a script. So we have a script. Here's what happens when you see a script. Scripts are always better than hotkeys. It's as if you're comparing TV to radio. If you have a script available, use it. It's always good to use a script over a hotkey. That's it, period, the end. So now that we have a script, we go to the script section. Now actually, if we go back, you can see 3 people made LeBlanc. This person, going down, and Sita. Now, you can tell which one would be best by actually reading the comments. Okay? This basically says, the features and whatever, and then you download it right here. You can also view the code, and if it says requires utils, and you don't have it, you get it. You can check if you have it. You can click edit, and then go all the way down, and you'll see that right there. And since you'll have it, because I just downloaded Leaguebot, so that I'm like compared to you guys on the same level, I guess. But yeah, we have it. We don't need anything else. Yeah, just ignore that. That was from something else. So if you really want LeBlanc, instead of a hotkey, you get the script. Personally, like you have your favorite artist, I have my favorite script creator, I would have to go with Sita's. Just period the blank. I would have to. As you can see, it was last modified December 2012 though. Or it could be the other way around. Okay? I don't know what format this form uses. But what you do is you download it if you want from here. And actually, this one is outdated. You know, I love her or his hotkeys. Sorry, don't know who gender that is. But Vincent is my second guess. Vincent also makes good ones. And script menu means it has an in-game menu, and then the basic features. So I mean, you can download either one. You can even test all 3 out. I don't play LeBlanc though. I just picked the random champion. So I'm just click download. It's gonna take me to Pastebin, and I'm gonna click raw. I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna click new for the scripting section, paste, but then I'm gonna do file save as. You don't want to do file and save. You want to do save as. And then we're gonna do Vince underscore LeBlanc. Okay, and when we get in game, you'll see it. I'm not gonna, probably not gonna play her. We're probably going to play Yi in the next video. Okay, so once we have the champion script we want, like I said, you want to either create a empty hotkey file. I have a.txt, so it's on the top of the list. So you can see it's empty because you don't want the hotkey and the script to be running at the same time. So when you start the game and you load the script, go to load file, back here, load file, and then A. So it's blank. But you don't only have champion scripts. No, no, no. There's utility scripts. Here's a few. Instant pick, but this is a tool. This is not actually a script. This is a program. Show skill shots. Anything by Loft is usually already in the program itself. If I went to edit, we can find show skill shots is already here. Automatic cleanse. I downloaded this. I believe I have it. It's right here. I just recently downloaded this because I wanted a way, if I had cleanse, that a program would automatically click it for me instantly. And I've tested it and it works out nicely. There's all the scripts. Let's see what we would need. I remember a script I had, health monitor. This is a great script. You wouldn't want to get this. Examples like that is what I mean. So I'm just gonna take this, go to raw, and copy and paste and save it as health monitor Lua. And I made a mistake when I saved the last file. I didn't save it as a Lua file, so we have those issues. I would have to go back into the LeBlanc thing and save it as .lua. But that's scripts for you. I was going to talk about hotkeys, but we got distracted with scripts. Let's talk about hotkeys again real quick. Let's say I wanted a LeBlanc hotkey and not a script. There's a service called Monolith. It used to be a program, but now it's a web-based thing like this. Click the link, it takes you to a web page. You can ask the person to be an editor, and then you can start helping out, and then you can log in. At the moment, this is how it looks. If I wanted LeBlanc, I can search LeBlanc right here, click it, and there's a hotkey right here already made. So I'm just going to copy this, or I can click the copy to clipboard button right there. I would go to Leaguebot. I'm going to go to load file, hotkey underscore LeBlanc right there, right click edit so it opens up, select all, paste what we just made, and actually pasting did not look good. Instead of wasting time, I'm just gonna open it up from here like this, paste it. Let's see how it looks now if I open up LeBlanc. Ooh, did not look good. Load file. LeBlanc. Load file. LeBlanc. So there must be an issue with these extra lines. I'm actually going to have to edit it in here then. LeBlanc. And that works. So when you're pasting from here, paste it in Notepad and not this, crazy plugin like Notepad++. Sorry about that. But now that we have this, from here, we can read what the hotkey is, as this says Q and Q, meaning if we press Q, not only will spell Q activate, but spell R would activate as well, because that's one of LeBlanc's moves. And then E will trigger E, and D will trigger D, which is, since it says spell the weak enemy, we know it's it's ignite and not smite. And 1, which is spell 1, which is the slot for one. And we don't know what item this is because it doesn't say on here. I guess we have to guess. Or it's there just because if we want to put an item there. I don't know. But that's how you get scripts and that's how you get hotkeys. Just always search. Last but not least, let's say you wanted to request a hotkey that's not even made. You would go to hotkey/settings. Well, not there, I'm sorry. Go back one more. And you want to go to requests. And then you want to request the hotkey you want. If I can find it, I believe someone asked for a Lissandra recently. And I don't see it. But if we go to hotkey/settings, people add their latest hotkeys they made. This person added a Lissandra, according to this, yesterday. And here it is. And not only that, but I believe this person made a script. I'm going to read it. No, yeah, he did. Malbert made a script for Lissandra. So scripts are coming into phase, and hotkeys are kind of going out of phase. So if you actually wanted to play Lissandra, here's a script for her. And, yeah, very interesting. Click view code. And then I click raw so it's easier to copy, select all, and then you just go new, then save it as, I'm going to just save it as Mal's underscore Liz, L-I-Z-S-S .lua. And that's how you get the setting and stuff. Last but not least, before I end this video, I want to talk about the settings of Leaguebot, specifically range list and attack speed. If we go into the file of Leaguebot, you will notice somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Rangelist.txt, but that's not all. There's one more. And attackspeeds.txt. These are outdated. If I go down to attack speeds, you'll see that there is no Zac in here. If there's no Zac, that means there's no Zillion. I mean, not Zillion. That means, well, there is a Zillion right here, but that means there's no Lissandra. Okay? It gets updated, but pretty slow. If I go to attackspeeds.txt here, though, you'll notice this one's updated. Oh, go back up. This one has up to Zac. I need to update Lissandra soon. And then you know, you get it. But right now you just get it. You just select it like this. Select copy, and then go over here and paste it in place. And as you can see, it shows 3 digits, 0.3 digits instead of the normal 2. And yeah, that's all I can really say. But yeah, now we go to, I guess, rangelist.txt. And this is a little bit different. You just go here and copy all this. And then you go to range list, and then you select and then paste. And then you will have an updated range list. And that's for the ranges that you have when you want to see the enemy range. And it'll show a circle. And it'll show you if the attack is active or not. But yeah, that's basically all you need to know in the beginning of hotkeys, how to find them, and then how to request them. How to make them is a little bit different. You can go to the hotkey/settings section, and then there's this thread which will show you basically what each command and hotkey does. Okay? And then I believe that's it for teaching you at the moment the hotkeys. Yeah, you'll learn. You look at them, you learn. I've made a few, but right now scripts is where it is at, and we have a few good developers. So you just request a script instead of a hotkey, and it'll be good. that's about it, really. If you want to learn how to do development, you go to script development, and there's the utilities library, the spell damage library, Leaguebot API, and then this one which says learn Lua basic tutorial script. So yeah, that's really all I can tell you about the hotkeys and settings of Leaguebot. Thanks for showing an interest in Leaguebot and watching my video. Hope you enjoy.